Social Science, Grade 7, Block 16, Understanding Inequality, LP4, Challenging Inequality by teacher Shikha. Students will be able to analyze the vision and role of the Indian Constitution and government with regard to equality. Children, I would love to share a recap with you. Up till now, the block has covered a few types of inequalities that exist in our society and also elsewhere in the world. Students have learned that people are discriminated against on the basis of their caste, their jobs, and living conditions, and also on the basis of the color of their skin. So, children, one of the major features of democracy is equality, and the Indian Constitution and government have taken some initiatives to ensure equal status of all. Let's analyze the situation. Children, what did we learn about inequality? Through the stories and passages we read. So, we have learned about inequality based on class, caste, and race. We have learned that in the USA and South Africa, people had to carry out countrywide struggles to reduce inequality in society. Today, we will discuss how equality is promoted in a democracy. So, children, what does equality mean in a democracy? And why is equality important in a democracy and in a democratic country like India? In a democracy, everyone is considered equal irrespective of caste, class, religion, or whether one is male or female. In India, people from various caste communities and religions live together. One group of people cannot be considered higher than others, otherwise, it can make one group exploit another. Hence, everyone must be treated equally, given equal opportunities, and have equal rights. So, children, based on the case study in your content book about Ramu and Ramakant, is everyone treated equally in India? No, everyone is not treated equally in society. Some, like Ramakant, are discriminated against because of their caste. Some, like Ramu, do not have equal opportunities or access to resources like good hospitals because they do not have the money. So, what does the Constitution do to make sure that people like Ramu and Ramakant are treated equally? According to the Indian Constitution, every person, whether rich like the Jains or poor like Ramu or the teachers like Ramakant's school or Ramakant himself, has to obey the same laws. If both Ramu and the Jains commit a similar crime, the punishment for both will be the same. No person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, caste, whether they are rich or poor, or whether they are male or female. Nobody can be stopped from entering public places like cinema halls, restaurants, bathing ghats, and shops. The old practice of untouchability has been abolished. Hence, according to the Constitution, someone like Ramakant should not be asked to drink water from a separate vessel or be discriminated against by his teachers. The Constitution also states that every Indian shall be given the same opportunities for jobs and education and be treated equally. So, children, can the Constitution alone bring about equality in society? And what else can be done? We cannot have equality with only a set of rules written in the Constitution. We need to have laws, implemented those laws, and make sure that everybody follows this. So, children, how can the government help? The Indian government has made certain laws and schemes like the midday meal in school so that poor students can not only come to school but also be given a nutritious lunch. Most often, we see that someone who is poor and also belongs to a so called lower caste faces worse discrimination than one who may have a better job and living conditions. Ramakant was both poor and belonged to an oppressed caste. Hence, through these midday meals, the government has tried to make sure that not only our poor children get education but also both upper and lower caste students can eat together. Furthermore, sometimes the food is cooked by women belonging to oppressed castes, especially in villages. Children, do you think the things written in the Constitution and the steps taken by the government are enough to remove inequality from society? Let's generalize this discussion. The Constitution or the government alone cannot guarantee equality in society. Caste and class inequality exist because many times deep in our minds we think of some people as inferior and not equal to us. As a result, equality in our society is far from reality. We need to change the way we think, treat each other equally, and give equal opportunities to all. Finally, it is we who can carry out a struggle similar to the ones carried out by Rosa Parks or Nelson Mandela to bring about a change in our society. We need to give equal opportunities to all to ensure that poor people like Ramu have access to good hospitals. Children, have a look at this chart. Steps against inequality, Constitution, right to equality, banning untouchability, government, midday meals, plus laws. So these are the steps against inequality taken by our Constitution, government. Children, now it's time for some application. Read your content book, try to solve your worksheet. As always, I hope this topic is clear to you and we are done with this blog. Please mark your difficulties. Read it again, go through the video again. It will make you understand this blog better. Have a great day ahead, children. Take care of yourself and your near and dear ones. Thank you.